We Told You So, Episode 19. This one is all about how Donald Trump plans on screwing the rest of us in order to give tax breaks to billionaires, and also a little reminder of how we are now owned by Russia. As we've already known for a long time now, Donald Trump has announced that he once again wants to issue another round of corporate tax breaks. He wants to give tax breaks to corporations and his billionaire buddies. But how are they going to pay for that? Not that they really care anyway. Well, one of the ways they're attempting to do it is with their tariffs, but as we've seen in the past, tariffs just end up making the country more poor. It doesn't bring in any revenue. But as Republicans always like to do with things like Medicare and Medicaid, they're always about trying to slash those programs thinking it'll help with our spending problem. So Trump and his cronies are going to slash Medicare and Medicaid, as well as raise taxes on the rest of us, in order to attempt to pay for his tax cuts to billionaires. The problem is, not only does that fuck over every single one of us except for the top 5%, but it's also a drop in the bucket as to how much all of his bullshit is going to cost. Cutting all of these benefits and programs for people is not even going to pay for a fraction of his tax cuts. Once again, just like he openly admitted during his campaign, he's going to cut taxes for all of his rich friends, and he's going to leave us holding the bag. Raising our taxes, while at the same time his tariffs and deportations are going to skyrocket unemployment and skyrocket inflation and prices. So you're going to be making less money while also your prices are going to go up. We have told you guys this many times over the last, 2 years? There have been reports on this going back as far as April, trying to warn people that us, the middle class, are going to pay for Trump's tax cuts. That is simultaneously while he's taking away health care from millions of people, which he even admitted in the debate with Harris that he still does not have a replacement for it after 7 years. He just wants to destroy it because Obama created it. He gives absolutely zero shits about anyone who will lose their health care. But once again, we told you so. Several hundred fucking times. Lastly, on that little note about Russia that I was saying, Melania Muskrat got on Twitter to say there will be consequences for those who pushed foreign interference hoaxes. So basically he's saying that in his new administration, because we know this bloated pig is not going to be the one actually calling the shots, any person online or any news or media organization that actually reports on Russian interference in our elections, which has been proven multiple times by our intelligence agencies, is going to get censored or have a lawsuit against them. How ironic is it that the guy who's been having secret meetings with Russia for over 2 years is now saying that he's going to come after people who conveniently mention this confirmed interference? I swear he's a fucking Bond villain. By voting for Donald Trump, or not voting at all, this is what you get. Censorship, constant overreach, a brain-dead cabinet who has absolutely no clue what they're doing, Trump firing military generals and replacing them with idiots, replacing the government with thousands of loyalists, putting anti-science con men in charge of your health, and preparing to tank the economy, which this person has even admitted is going to happen. Also, they can line their own pockets while you're poor and destitute in the street. Once again, we fucking told you so.